Gone are the days when the ox fall down, picked up the yoke and plow the fields around. Gone are the days when the lady said, please, gently Jack Jones, won't you come to me? 1920 when he stepped up to the bar, drank from the dregs of the whiskey jar. 1930 when the wall caved in, he made his way selling red-eyed gin. Brown-eyed women in red grenadine, the bottle was dusty but the liquor was clean. Sound of the thunder with the rain pouring down, and it looks like the old man is getting on. Delilah Jones was a mother of twins, 2 times over and the rest were sins. Raised 8 boys, only I turned bad. I didn't get the lickings that the others had. Brown-eyed women in red grenadine, the bottle was dusty but the liquor was clean. Sound of the thunder with the rain pouring down, and it looks like the old man is getting on. Tumble down shack in Bigfoot County, snowed so hard that the roof caved in. Delilah Jones went to meet her God, and the old man never was the same again. Daddy made whiskey and he made it well, cost $2 and it burned like hell. Well, I cut hickory just to fire the still. I drink down a bottle and get ready to kill. Brown-eyed women in red grenadine, the bottle was dusty but the liquor was clean. Sound of the thunder with the rain pouring down, and it looks like the old man is getting on. Gone are the days when the ox fall down, picked up the yoke and plow the fields around. Gone are the days when the lady said, please, gently Jack Jones, won't you come to me? Yeah, gently Jack Jones, won't you come to me? Some worry, maybe something I can ease. Well, it's a long, long way, and you might need some company. But I just couldn't hear, and he just let me be. this road the same as I. And he had his bad and good times. One day he had to die. Well, I made my way, and now I'm standing in the sun with my troubles behind me. My life has just begun. With my troubles behind me, my life has just begun.
Oh, thank you so much, folks. Great to be here in Tucson once again. We were here about exactly a year ago playing with the great Taj Mahal down the street at the Fox Theater. And we went out with Taj 2 or 3 times last year, and he's one of our all-time musical heroes. And so anyway, got some great memories. We played in Phoenix last night at the Musical Instrument Museum. You all been there before? Man, that is cool. We love that place. That's our 3rd time playing there, I think. And love it. We just love coming to Arizona. Y'all are smart. You live in Arizona. Y'all have figured something out. But really is great to be here. It's been a great trip so far. And we have a brand new album out. So we're going to be playing a lot of new songs from that. The name of the album is Living in a Song. And that was kind of the theme for this record, is that we wrote almost all the songs on the album. And that was kind of the goal. And that's kind of what Trey and I did on our COVID break, is we wrote a bunch of songs with a lot of great Nashville songwriters. And so we're going to do you several from that album right now. And the first one is one of my favorites on there. You know, a lot of people move to Nashville to do the big star thing. And this is one that tells a great story. Kind of reminds me of a Guy Clark song. Tells a great story about somebody who moved to Nashville to be a big star. Maybe things didn't go quite as planned, but hope you enjoy this one. It's called The Back Streets Off of Broadway.
Well, he thumbed his way to Nashville back in '88 with a dream and a guitar to his name. Well, he could sing like Elvis. Well, he could hardly wait. He could almost taste the fortune and fame. But Music City is a town that can knock you down and leave you in total despair. It can tear you apart and rip out your heart and turn your dreams into nightmares. Now his home is on the back streets of Broadway, living out his dreams on nickels and dimes. When the road told him no, he had nowhere to go but the back streets of Broadway and out of his mind. Well, he tried and he tried, and the years they went by until he landed between second and third. Well, he's still there today, making his way and singing for all that he's worth. Now his home is on the back streets of Broadway, living out his dreams on nickels and dimes. When the road told him no, he had nowhere to go but the back streets of Broadway and out of his mind. When Music Row told him no, he had nowhere to go, but the back streets of Broadway and out of his mind. He's on the back streets of Broadway and out of his mind. A bridge where the preacher don't go. Field of corn, 6 feet tall. Put it in a jar for the first snowfall. Well, that river bridge cuts the town in two between the comedy centers and the chosen few. Moonlight's pale the first cold night. I make my way over to the other side. Don't let them catch you all and shine if you know what's best. Sunday morning, find you in jail with your name on a prayer request. Keep your foot hard on the pedal and your hand close to the gun. Hear me roaring down the valley on a moonshine run. Well, the Lord knows all, even what you hide, but the devil's gonna give you one hell of a ride. The Methodist way makes the Baptist shiver, but you're gonna see them both down at the river. Don't let them catch you flying shine if you know what's best. For Sunday morning, find you in jail with your name on a prayer request. Keep your foot hard on the pedal and your hand close to the gun. Hear me roaring down the valley on a moonshine run. Muddy and deep and the law won't find, but all in keep. Shotguns, bodies, rusty Chevrolets, they're all at the bottom, but there they'll stay. Don't let them catch you all and shine if you know what's best. For Sunday morning, find you in jail with your name on a prayer request. Keep your foot hard on the pedal and your hand close to the gun. Hear me roaring down the valley on a moonshine run. Put those skyscrapers up in the air and build those highways from here to there. You may dam up the stream just as much as you like, but nothing, I mean nothing, is deeper than a dirt. Well, Papa, he taught me how to drive. We'd head on down Route 35 on that old John Deere with the pedal to the floor, 'cause nothing, I mean nothing, goes deeper than a dirt road. The best part of my memories are dust clouds in the wind, and those summer days I threw away. Wish I could go back again. I know it like an old friend, no matter where I go. Well, nothing, I mean nothing, goes deeper than a dirt road. Cause she broke my heart, really got me down when she moved away to that other town. but I'll stay right here as long as I'm alive, 'cause nothing, I mean nothing, goes deeper than a dirt road. Not a day goes by that I don't try to go down to the river and look up at the sky. It's where I'm from and it's where I'll die, 'cause nothing, I mean nothing, goes deeper than a dirt road. The best part of my memories are dust clouds in the wind, and those summer days I threw away, wish I could go back again. I know it like an old friend, no matter where I go. Well, nothing, I mean nothing, goes deeper than a dirt road. Well, nothing, I mean nothing, goes deeper than a dirt road. All right, thank y'all very much. Well, hope y'all are having a good time so far. We are thrilled to be back in Tucson. This is such a cool festival. Thank y'all for having us out here. This is awesome. Yeah, as Rob says, anytime we get to come to Arizona, we look forward to it. So thank y'all for having us out. I don't say that everywhere we go. No, this is really, it's one of my favorite places to come to. So y'all have got a beautiful state, and we just love getting to be in Arizona. So, yeah, what a great night. We're going to have some fun. I'll introduce this guy over here playing the dobro. If you didn't know this, he is the 15-time International Bluegrass Music Association's Dobro Player of the Year. Yeah. And that makes him the most awarded musician in IBMA history, which is very cool. Yeah.
The cool thing is that every time you win, you get a Porsche.
That's right.
So I've got 15 Porsches back at the house.
It gets old after the third one, right? Yeah, I don't know. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, I'm introducing you. He's played with everybody you can think of, from people like Merle Haggard and Willie Nelson and Dolly Parton and Doc Watson and Tony Rice and David Lee Roth of Van Halen and everybody between Doc Watson and David Lee Roth of Van Halen, which is surprisingly everyone. He's originally from San Francisco, California, but he's been in Nashville for many years. One of the greatest ever. Y'all give it up for Rob Ickes over here on the dobro.
Well, this is a folk festival, and do we have any Bill Monroe fans out there? The father of bluegrass. Folks, I have an important, exciting news. Bluegrass is popular again. How about that? Isn't that cool? That is very cool. Well, of course, Bill Monroe, very important guy in American music. What you might not know about Bill is that he hated dobros for some reason. He went on record several times saying he did not like the dobro. So a few years ago, I wanted to get back at him for that hatred of this cool instrument. So I wrote a dobro instrumental and then promptly named it after Bill. So send this out to Bill, wherever he is tonight. This is one called Monroe Bro. I like y'all gave it a half laugh and half groan. I like that. That was perfect.
Raw bikes, everybody. Always looking for a place to hang my hat, but never knowing which direction I might find me at. I've been traveling every day since I was born, just looking for some shelter from a never-ending storm. I've crossed over these United States, and I seldom make new friends along the way. Never staying long enough to say hello, just chasing both ends of my rainbow. Well, this morning came as a surprise. After all the hell I've raised the last few lonely nights, I've been burning all my candles at both ends, just wondering when this chapter stops and a brand new one begins. Well, Montana's really nice this time of year. Well, anywhere is better than right here. I'll ride a plane wherever it may go, while I chase both ends of my rainbow. I keep hanging on to promises and chasing after dreams, knowing that reality is better than it seems. I'll find my way, won't sacrifice my soul, while I chase both ends of my rainbow. Pockets are all full of cigarettes. My money's blown, my whiskey's gone, and I'm full of regrets. And I'm standing on this highway looking out, with my guitar and my friendly smile. I'll hitch a ride, no doubt. My horizon is just over this hill, and I know I'll never ever get my fill. Well, I'll keep playing every song that I know, while I chase both ends of my rainbow. I keep hanging on to promises and chasing after dreams, knowing that reality is better than it seems. I'll find my way, won't sacrifice my soul, while I chase both ends of my rainbow. Yeah, I'll find my way, won't sacrifice my soul, while I chase both ends of my rainbow.
Thank you so much, folks. That's a Trey Hensley original right there from one of our previous albums. And let me introduce this guy properly here. He made his debut on the Grand Ole Opry when he was just 11 years old. How cool is that? You could actually relive the magic on YouTube. Marty Stewart heard Trey play when Trey was just a kid. He'd only been playing a guitar a few months, and Marty was so impressed he invited Trey to do the Grand Ole Opry with him. So Trey and his entire hometown went to the Opry that weekend. And pretty cool entrance into show business. Since that time, he's worked with a lot of great artists. Not long after that, Tom T. Hall produced Trey's first album when Trey was just in high school, and he did it because Johnny Cash asked him to do it. So he's also worked with Steve Wariner. He's one of Tommy Emmanuel's favorite guitar players on the planet. He's worked with Taj Mahal, Steve Martin, the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. And the last 3 years running, he's been nominated for the International Bluegrass Music Association's Guitar Player of the Year. And a few years ago, he moved to Nashville, and that's when we started working together. And when I first heard this guy, I said, this is one of the best singers and guitar players on the planet. From Jonesboro, Tennessee, give it up for Trey Hensley. And One of the things I love about working with Trey is that we can do lots of different styles. Of course, we do a lot of bluegrass and country, but we love the blues, we love jazz, we love folk music also. But can we do a Stevie Ray Vaughan song here today? Is that okay? That's folk music, right? This is one of Stevie's that we put on our first album. And I tell you, most people wouldn't attempt this song on the acoustic guitar, but this guy can do it right here. Hope you enjoy our version of Stevie Ray's Pride and Joy.
Pride and joy. Hey, Mama. Well, here's a letter from your son. Well, I think my city days are done, and it ain't been 3 weeks since I came. Hey, Mama. Well, I do remember what you said. Well, say your prayers before you go to bed, son. And remember, city women ain't the same. Well, I'm like a John Deere tractor in a half-acre field, trying to plow a furrow where the soil is made of steel. Oh, I wish I was home, Lord, where the bluegrass is growing and the sweet country girls don't complain. Hey, Mama, so much perfume I thought I'd drown. And the Lord didn't seem to be nowhere around. Hey, I felt like a flower from the vine. She was pretty, Lord knows. I thought that she would bring me joy, but she laughed and she called me country boy, Mom. And after she had been so kind, well, I'm like a John Deere tractor in a half-acre field, trying to plow a furrow where the soil is made of steel. Oh, I wish I was home, Lord, where the bluegrass is growing and the firelight shimmers and shines.
Trey Hensley, everybody, yeah.
I climbed the redwood hill. 'Twas on a rainy day to rise above the clouds and talk with Mother Nature for a while. She told me of her love you and me and us. Crying though she was, she did speak these tender words, the things that I am. Well, I would not change for any man. I tried to comfort her, but she would not be still. And how the rain did fall as I climbed my way back down the Redwood Hill. Change for any man. I tried to comfort her, but she would not be still. I'll not forget the day when Mother Nature cried on Redwood Hill. I'll not forget the day when Mother Nature cried on Redwood Hill. First thing I remember knowing was a lonesome whistle blowing and a youngin's dream of growing up to ride on a freight train leaving town, not knowing where I'm bound. No one could change my mind, but Mama tried. A one and only rebel child from a family meek and mild, but my mama seemed to know what lay in store. Despite all my Sunday learning, towards the bad I kept on turning till Mama couldn't hold me anymore. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. It leaves only me to blame, cause Mama tried. Dear old daddy, rest his soul, left my mom a heavy load. She tried so very hard to fill his shoes, working hours without rest, wanting me to have the best. Well, she tried to raise me right, but our views. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. It leaves only me to blame, cause Mama tried. Yes, that leaves only me to blame, cause Mama tried.
I've always said one good Merle Haggard song deserves another. Can we do 2 Merle Haggard songs? Is that okay?
I live the kind of life that most men only dream of. Make my living writing songs and singing them. But I'm 31 years old, and I ain't got no place to go when it's over. So I'll hide my age and make the stage and try to kick the footlights out again. Well, I throw my old guitar across the stage and then the bass man makes the ball. And the crowd goes nearly wild to see my guitar nearly fall. Well, after 20 years of picking, we're still alive and kicking down the walls. So tonight I'll kick the footlights out and walk away without a curtain call. But tonight I'll kick the footlights out again, and I'll try to hide the mood I'm really in, and I'll put on my old Instomatic grin, and tonight I'll kick the footlights out again. kind of life that most men only dream of. I make my living writing songs and singing them. But I'm 31 years old and I ain't got no place to go when it's over. So I'll hide my age and make the stage and try to kick the footlights out again. By looking at the tree, you can't judge honey by looking at the bee. You can't judge a daughter by looking at her mother, and you can't judge a book by looking at the cover. Can't you see? Oh, you can't judge me. Well, I look like a farmer, but I'm a lover, and you can't judge a book by looking at the cover. You can't judge sugar by looking at the cane. You can't judge a woman by looking at a man. And you can't judge a sister by looking at her brother. And you can't judge a book by looking at the cover. Can't you see? Oh, you misjudge me. Well, I look like a farmer, but I'm a lover. And you can't judge a book by looking at the cover. Judge a fish by looking in the pond, and you can't judge a right by looking at the wrong. Well, you can't judge a one by looking at the other, and you can't judge a book by looking at the cover. Can't you see? Oh, you can't judge me. Well, I look like a farmer, but I'm a lover, and you can't judge a book by looking at the cover. I look like a farmer, but I'm a lover, and you can't judge a book by looking at the cover.
That's fun. That's too fast. Who kicked that one off? I don't know, but that was fun. Do we have any Doc Watson fans out there? Oh my gosh! All right, well you got a couple up here, and we just celebrated the 100th anniversary of his birth. And I tell you, such an important guy in American music. When I think about Merle Haggard, I think about Doc Watson too, because they both were masters of many different styles of American music. And Doc was one of our big heroes. And we did Black Mountain Rag a little while ago. That's the one that he kind of popularized on the guitar. And this next song, I think it's the first Doc Watson song that both Trey and I heard when we were just little tykes. Y'all know the really important album by the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band called Will the Circle Be Unbroken? Y'all know that record? Such a classic. That really brought Doc Watson to a lot of people. And so we're going to do a song from that album. And this is actually on our new album. And this is one of my favorite Doc Watson tunes. It's called Way Downtown.
Way downtown, fooling around, took me to the jail. Oh, me and it's oh my, no one to go my bail. Well, it was late last night when Willie came home. I heard him rapping on the door. He was slipping and sliding with his new shoes on. Papa said, Willie, don't you rap no more. Way downtown, fooling around, took me to the jail. Oh, me and it's oh my, no one to go my bail. Wish I was over at my sweet Sally's house, sitting in that big armchair, with one arm around my old guitar and the other one around my dear. Way downtown, fooling around, took me to the jail. Oh, me and it's oh my, no one to go my bail. Shirt is about all I've got. $1 is all that I crave. 'Cause I brought nothing with me into this old world. Gonna take nothing to my grave. Way downtown, fooling around, took me to the jail. Oh, me and it's oh my, no one to go my bail. Way downtown, fooling around, took me to the jail. Oh, me and it's oh my, no one to go my bail. Oh, me and it's oh my, no one to go my bail.
Thank you so much, folks. We're going to do the title cut from the new album, and this one was inspired by 3 crappy gigs in Ohio a few years ago. But this is one, I remember after Trey, well, we had this rough weekend, and then a couple weeks later, he started playing this song for me, and I was like, yeah, I like it. That's reality. But this song is kind of about persevering through hard times, and I love the title. Here you go with Living in a Song.
Well, I've been on this highway for about 8 hours now. And if I'm gonna make Ohio, better lay the hammer down. Tonight I'm in Toledo, and tomorrow Baltimore. Well, all I thought I ever wanted, well, I'm still looking for. Another sip of bourbon, another shot of reality. That every single mile I travel seems to take a year for me. Well, I look in the mirror, I don't know who's standing there. All these lines on my face, and all the gray that's in my hair. Sometimes the pain pours like rain out of these 6 strings, leaning on the low notes when I'm too high to sing. Running hard with a soul that's scarred, wondering what went wrong. Chasing down my only dream, living in a song. Secrets that every new day brings. Well, I wonder if my mama cries when she thinks of me, living from a suitcase and sleeping in a car and scratching out a living in another rundown bar. Sometimes the pain pours like rain out of these 6 strings, leaning on the low notes when I'm too high to sing. Running hard with a soul that's scarred, wondering what went wrong. Chasing down my only dream, living in a song. I've been on this highway for about 8 hours now, and if I'm gonna make Ohio, better lay the hammer down. If I was a gambler, well, I tell you what I'd do. Well, I know when to hold 'em, and I'd work on a building too. I'm a-working on a building, I'm a-working on a building, I'm a-working on a building for my Lord, for my Lord. It's a Holy Ghost building, it's a Holy Ghost building, it's a Holy Ghost building for my Lord, for my Lord. Well, if I was a drunkard, well, I tell you what I'd do. Well, I'd quit my drinking and I'd work on a building too. I'm a-working on a building, I'm a-working on a building, I'm a-working on a building for my Lord, for my Lord. It's a Holy Ghost building, it's a Holy Ghost building, it's a Holy Ghost building for my Lord, for my Lord. Well, if I was a preacher, well, I tell you what I'd do. Well, I keep on preaching and I work on a building too. I'm a-working on a building, I'm a-working on a building, I'm a-working on a building for my Lord, for my Lord. It's a Holy Ghost building, it's a Holy Ghost building, it's a Holy Ghost building for my Lord, for my Lord. working on a building. I'm a working on a building. I'm a working on a building for my Lord, for my Lord. It's a Holy Ghost building. It's a Holy Ghost building. It's a Holy Ghost building for my Lord, for my Lord. Loving you was just a storybook affair, and I decided there ain't no real life anywhere. Soon I'll be a faded picture in the book of your mind. Another town is somewhere down the line. Another town, another grocery store, another town, another set of swinging doors. Somehow I'm a little bit suspicious in my mind. It's another town that don't need my kind. Tell your mama she was sure a dandy cook. And tell your papa that I understood his looks. If I put it all together, your piece it wouldn't fit. Another town is coming up, I guess. Another town, another grocery store, another town, another set of swinging doors. Somehow I'm a little bit suspicious in my mind. It's another town that don't need my kind. As I leave you, let me leave you with this thought. Time is candy, and we ate all that we brought. Those little tears you cry there, just wrappers on the ground. Let an ill wind blew into another town. Another town, another grocery store, another town, another set of swinging doors. Somehow I'm a little bit suspicious in my mind. It's another town that don't need my kind. It's another town that don't need my kind.
Thank you so much, folks. That's a Keith Whitley song. We just started doing that recently. I like that one. You know, I mentioned Bill Monroe earlier, and, in bluegrass, so many important parts of it had to do with these brother duets. And it kind of started with Bill and Charlie Monroe, even before the Bluegrass Boys, before all that stuff. It really started with them. And then, of course, you have the Stanley Brothers. You all love the Stanley Brothers, right? You got the Louvin Brothers, the Osborne Brothers, but we cannot forget the Allman Brothers. By this time I won't be trapped no more. Raise your window, baby. Well, I'm gonna eat out salt and slow. No, their neighbors, no, they won't be talking that mess that they don't know. First place when I know some man's gonna walk in and take my place. There ain't no way in the world that I'm on out that front door. 'Cause there's a man down there, might be old man, well, I don't know.
baby. Well, I just can't go out the door. Ain't but one way out, baby. Well, I can't go out the door. 'Cause there's a man down there, might be your man, well, I don't know. Lord, there's a man down there. Lord, he might happen to be your man. Well, you know, I said he might be your man. Oh, baby, I just don't know.
Trey Hensley, y'all, yeah. Oh my gosh. We'll do you another one from the new album. This is one that Trey wrote with a friend of his from East Tennessee. Beautiful song called I've Given All That I Can Take.
I've loved you half my life, and I know I'll keep on loving you. I'd give anything to make it through, but I've given all that I can take. Well, I knew this day would come, and I tried hard to hide my doubt. I'd give anything to work it out, but I've given all that I can take. At least I'll have your memory. Well, that's the only thing you've given me. This ain't the way that love's supposed to be, with teardrops and heartaches. You've turned cold and I don't understand. This ain't the happy life that we had planned. I'd give it all if I was still your man, but I've given all that I can take. At least I'll have your memory. Well, that's the only thing you've given me. This ain't the way that love's supposed to be, with teardrops and heartaches. Well, you turned cold and I don't understand. This ain't the happy life that we had planned. I'd give it all if I was still your man, but I've given all that I can take. I'd give it all if I was still your man, but I've given all that I can take.
Oh, thank you so much, folks. We've had an incredible time here at the Tucson Folk Festival. We love it here in Tucson. I think we might move here. That's how much we like it. Anybody got a nice mansion they want to let us have or anything? Yeah, that's right. No, but honestly, we love it down here. It's just so beautiful, and we had a great drive down from Phoenix. And thank you so much for having us. One more time on the guitar and vocals, Mr. Trey Hensley.
Thank y'all very much. Another big round of applause to Rob Ickes on the Dobro.
Folks, give it up for our sound guy, Mr. Dave Williams. Dave, you rock. Thank you so much. And a big hand for everybody here at the festival that brought us here. It takes a lot of work. It takes 50,000 emails to put something like this together. And we're thrilled to be a part of it. Follow us on Instagram and all that stuff. Trey's got a great Instagram page. I think he's got a different guitar for every day of the year. He's got a big collection. If you like guitar playing, check that out. And I did want to mention we do have some merchandise for sale. We have the brand new album. We have CDs. And for you super cool people, we have vinyl with us tonight, a limited supply of vinyl. And then I think at another table, we have T-shirts and caps. And we'll be over here signing stuff after the show. So please come over and say hi. Do we have any Grateful Dead fans out there in Tucson? All right, very good. Well, this next one's especially for you. This is one of theirs that we put on our second album. We're going to let Trey just go absolutely nuts on the guitar on this one. This is one called Friend of the Devil. Thanks again, folks. You all been great.
Trailed by 20 hounds. I didn't get to sleep at night till the morning came around. Set out running, but I take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home for daylight, I just might get some sleep tonight. Well, I ran into the devil and he loaned me 20 bills. Spent the night in Utah and a cave up in the hills. Set out running, but I take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home for daylight, I just might get some sleep tonight. Took my $20 bill and he vanished in the air. Set out running, but I take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home for daylight, I just might get some sleep tonight. I got two reasons why I cry away each lonely night. The first one's named Sweet Anne Marie, and she's my heart's delight. The second one is Prison Babe, and the sheriff's on my trail. And if he catches up with me, I'll spend my life in jail. Well, I've got a wife in Chino, babe, and one in Cherokee. First one said she's got my child, but it don't look like me. Set out running, but I take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home for daylight, I just might get some sleep tonight. The second one is prison babe and the sheriff's on my trail. And if he catches up with me, I'll spend my life in jail. I've got a wife in Chino Bay and one in Cherokee. First one said she's got my child, but it don't look like me. Said I'll run it, but I take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home or daylight, I just might get some sleep tonight. Thank y'all very much. Y'all have a good night.
Thank you so much, folks. We appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming out tonight.